All right, so I have a channel message for you. And so this message is not going to be for everyone. It's not meant for everyone to get it and to understand. But the message is what the message is if you're here, you are not lost. Okay? You are being realigned. You're not going to be for everyone. Everyone is not going to be for you. Okay? Your soul is speaking so much louder right now than it ever has before. And the noise of the outside world is getting harder and harder for you to really tolerate. And ultimately, you're being led by something deeper that's within you. Not everyone will understand where you are, what you're going through, who you're becoming. And it's not going to be for everyone to understand. And that's going to be okay. It's going to have to be okay. So I'm going to pull some more cards and see what else comes out in this message. And just remember, this is not for the masses. This is for the 0.01%. Let's get into it. Okay, so I pre-pulled before I pressed record, and I was sitting with this channeled message. And so attachment came out, the number 15, and boss up in reverse came out, the number 5, and grief, number 13, came out in reverse. Now, this is a collective reading. This reading is intended, and I've set intention for it to help you activate your soul wisdom. This reading is intended to support the strengthening of what you already know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So with attachment, boss up, in reverse, and grief here, it feels like the reason that others are not understanding you right now, maybe not able to relate with you, the reason that you feel so alone is because you have released so many attachments. And others around you haven't. They're still so attached to their external world. And I think that's why the noise of the world is getting harder and harder for you to really, for you to tolerate. I think that is one of the biggest reasons. Now, those that you cannot relate with and don't resonate with you, they're having a hard time taking ownership, taking accountability. They're having a hard time bossing up and really leading their lives. They are constantly in grief. But I feel like the grief that maybe you are witnessing is the grievance of letting go of these attachments, whether that be ideologies, concepts, thoughts, beliefs, people, environments, habits. But the grief that those that you are having a hard time resonating with still, they are grieving, but they don't even understand or know why they're grieving, because they are so attached to aspects of themselves that will not allow them to evolve. But see, what makes you the 0.01% is that you are willing to let go of the attachments. You are willing to grieve those attachments. You're willing to step into the unknown and know that you're supported, that that you can trust the divine, that you can trust source, that you can trust the light within you to guide you. So this, the number 15, the number 5, the number 13 could be significant to you. I'm also seeing here that somebody could be an entrepreneur. Someone could do, I heard drop shipping is what I just heard. Yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse. It does feel like you're at a standstill right now. Kind of like you're having to sit in this place of the unknown, and it feels like maybe you are in the void and not much clarity, information is coming through right now. It's kind of like, what do I do next? It's like, hey, I've done all this work on myself. I've released all these attachments. I've released all of these limited beliefs. When is the next piece of information? When is the next step going to show up? Yeah, I just saw the Knight of Swords in the reverse. It's like not much clarity. You're not really sure what steps come next. Yeah. So right now, what I'm hearing is that you are in the process of building spiritual strength. You're building an internal military, right? You're the divine is strengthening. Your spirit guides, your ancestors are around you right now, is what I'm hearing. But the reason that you're not quite sure, and this may not resonate with everybody, but for those that are feeling, alone, uncertain, realizing that, everything before them, it just seems like it's an illusion, it's a lie. You cannot co-sign on certain things anymore. You can't participate in certain things anymore. And it kind of has you leave, it has left you like lacking identity. I feel like this lack of identity that you feel like you have is you building strength in your sovereignty, building strength in your spiritual independence. Sorry about that. I had an alarm go off. All right. So yes, the Hierophant. So that is confirmation right there that you are becoming some type of a guide, some type of a counsel. But in order to strengthen your ability to lead, your ability to teach, right, you have to be initiated. And so in order to fully embody the energy of the Hierophant, which is of higher wisdom, you have to go through the fire. So yeah, some of you all are in a process of learning some lessons. And these types of lessons, you can't get them from a book. Yeah, some of you all may be starting some type of a business, some type of a spiritual business. Let's put that there. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing someone start some type of a spiritual business. Maybe having to do with crystals. Yeah, you've had to let go of family. You've had to release family, like and I feel like that's been really hard for some of y'all, especially those that are very, have always been very family oriented. Maybe you've been considered like the kin keeper of your family. And you're having to let that role go. That's one of the identities that I feel like is being shed right now. The King of Wands. What's the King of Wands? What's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? I'm just like something about confidence, but it's like you're coming off very confident right now, but it's something that you don't even have to work at. And I don't even think that you realize how confident you're coming off right now, because you are. Yeah. Yeah, I think people are seeing you very differently now. And some of you may not be able to see this right now, and some of you may. Some of you may be experiencing like people saying you're different, you know, like they don't quite know how to clock it yet. They don't quite know what to call it, but you're coming off. Your energy has shifted. You're vibrating differently. Spirit, what is this grief in reverse? Can you clarify that more for the collective? The moon. Clarify the moon, please. Yeah, this right here is telling me that you don't quite feel it yet. Some of you are not feeling that your ancestors are holding you up and supporting you and are celebrating you right now. Some of you may feel this weird, and the reason I say it's weird is because maybe you've navigated in spaces where you wanted to fix it all the time. But right now, because you don't know what next step to do, you just can't grasp the clarity yet. It's there, but you haven't quite been given the clear direction, because the divine is asking you to sit still right now. That's why you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, because you're building up some inner spiritual strength right now to tap into this leadership role. But your ancestors are nearby. Some of you may feel very peaceful, even though everything else around you feels very chaotic. Those are your ancestors that are supporting you and energetically surrounding you, and they're celebrating you. They're proud of. You may have taken some type of drastic leap. You may have changed something super drastic in your life recently, changed career, left a relationship, got into a relationship, maybe made some huge investment, I'm hearing, with the Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, some of you all are in a deep, deep space of peace. With the Five of Cups here in the reverse, like you're not in grievance. You have released the grief. Some of you all have released this grief. Some of you all no longer feel bad about having to leave certain people behind. Yeah, I feel like your cup is fuller now. Even though there's the chaos, right? Even though you feel uncertain about certain things, there's still a sense of peace that's around you, and you are starting to feel more emotionally stable. You're starting to feel like, oh, this is what peace feels like. The illusion, before you may have thought you felt peace, now you feel you actually have tapped into the truth of peace. You're embodying peace. And that's why I feel like you're being called to sit still. It's a strengthening of how to hold this frequency of peace. your cup over, it's going to be over, it's going to be running over. And that's why you're having to sit still right now, because your team is pouring into you. You're recalibrating to strengthen your resolve, to strengthen your inner knowing, to strengthen your tuition, your discernment, to strengthen and activate in a different degree your soul wisdom. Any other messages? Yes, Four of Swords, resting, and death. Yep. It's just a confirmation. It's confirmation after confirmation. So you have the Four of Swords, which means resting. It's a time for meditation. It's a time for laying back and recalibrating. There's a lot of inner alchemy happening right now in this resting period. You're learning how to alchemize while resting. You're learning how to sit, wait, and receive while resting, realizing you don't have to do, go all the time, which is also why the Eight of Pentacles is in the reversed here. Yeah, you're dying to yourself. There's a lot of ego death happening right now. Like I said earlier, there is like, you don't really identify with much right now. That's why you're not able to entertain and sign off on the things that you used to be able to sign off and entertain before. You can't co-sign that shit no more. You got right brain and Capricorn. So Capricorn could be significant for someone. Right brain energy, which would be your right side is your masculine side. Clarify right brain. You're learning how to let the right brain rest, is what I'm hearing. Neutral, be in flow. Yes, woo-wee, androgynous energy. Yes, yes, yes. You know what to do. You do know what to do. And for those that feel like they don't know what to do right now, you are going to receive that information. It's already in you. It's just a matter of hearing it. Any other messages? Yep. This is just confirmation. I love it when the divine just confirms through the cards. No rush. It's a journey. Take your time. Slow down. Patience. Yes. Yep. Get clear. Breathe deep. Get grounded. Maybe in 1 week, you'll receive some type of clarity. Maybe you need to take a week off. Something about a week is significant. Yep. Nothing at the bottom of the deck. And we're going to get some clarity. Let's see. Let me get a closeout message for y'all. All right. We're going to get a closeout message from the Motivation Manifesto card deck. All right. So your closeout message is nothing remarkable in our personal growth can be achieved without opening to love and unleashing its joyful fire into the world. And the bottom of the deck says, without self mastery, we are slaves to fear, impulse, and conformity. With self mastery, joy, greatness, and transcendence are ours. Wow. All right. Well, collective, that is the message for you. Like I said, this is not going to resonate with everyone. This message is not for the masses. It's for the 0.01% or the 0.01%. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And I will see you in the next message. Peace.